Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to this week's Moxie Monday. Can you guys hear me okay and see my screen? Getting a head nod. Perfect. Okay. So today we are going to be going over something that is housed within Moxie Engage, and that is going to be setting up clients or really anyone in your sphere on listing announcements. So in order to navigate to Engage, I have my main Moxie screen open. I'm going to go up across the top to where it says Engage and click there. And this is going to be really similar to when we set up neighborhood news for an individual. We're going to go through the same steps. We're just going to click on a different option once we're there. So I'm going to hover over my People tab up here across the top. And remember, any Google Groups and any people that we have in our G Suite contacts, your company provided email address, will feed over directly to your Engage account as well. So when I hover over people, I'm going to go down to the second option where it says My People. And this is going to open up my entire contact list. So as I said, this is going to have everyone that is in my G Suite contacts. I'm going to then find the person that I want to add to a listing announcement. I'm going to use Angie because she is always my example. So once I found her in my contact list, I'm going to click on her profile. And then I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and on this sidebar here where all of her profile settings are, there's going to be an area that says subscriptions. You can see down below here, it has her current subscriptions listed. So I have her set up on 2 campaigns and 4 neighborhood news. If you do not have this person set up on anything yet, this will just be blank. There won't be any of these down here, but there will still be this subscription box up across the top. Now to add in a new subscription, we're going to click the add button just to the right. And then this is where, like I said, it's very similar to the neighborhood news setup. We just did a training on that recently. So if you're interested in that, head over to the Schmidt Video Classroom and watch that recording. Today, we're going to focus on the listing announcements. So something that's cool about these listing announcements is that it's not only for new listings, but this can actually send out just solds as well. So if we go down here to the bottom of this listing announcements box, you can click on View Sample. And this is going to give you just a quick, very generic overview of what this announcement will actually look like when someone receives it. So as you can see, it will have the agent name on it as well as their contact information and their headshot. It will, of course, be branded to Coldwell Banker. And then there will be a little area highlighting whether it's a just listed or a just sold. It will have some house pictures and then also where they can click in and view the listing as well. So to actually set this up, it only takes a few clicks. I'm going to click on the green Add Subscription button in the middle here. And then it's automatically going to pull up her email address that I have associated with her account. And then as you can see, this is where you can actually set up whether you want the just listed or the just sold, or my recommendation would be both. This is a great way to just kind of stay top of mind and really kind of get yourself out there and keep people informed with all of the stuff that you are doing. And it is really quite simple to set up as well, which is always a plus. So once we have both of these boxes checked the way that we want, all we have to do is hit done, and that subscription has been added for her. So now whenever we do see, now we have a new listing announcements underneath her subscriptions on this left-hand navigation. This will allow you to go in and edit or remove the subscription anytime that you want to. So if you did ever want to knock her down to only getting a just listed or only a just sold, you can always go in and edit that. If you wanted to change her email, if you had multiple email addresses for her, you could do that as well. And then you can, of course, remove it. So if this is someone that has told you, contacted you directly and said, hey, I really appreciate you sending me these things, but I really don't want to anymore, you can go ahead and click the remove here, and that will take it off of their account so they're not receiving it any longer. Now, the other thing is, of course, she doesn't have any activity yet because she is just added to it, and she will also never get something from me because I do not sell. I don't practice as an agent. But if I did, anytime that she opened these, or if she clicked on the view listing button or any of that kind of stuff, it would show that in the activity section underneath this listing announcements section. So kind of how it would look, I'm just going to show you an example in the neighborhood news. So you can see this is the activity for her neighborhood news. You can see when any of them have been sent. You can see if she made a custom boundary here in this one. So all of this activity that is in the neighborhood news, you would see similar stuff in the activity for the listing announcements as well. So it's really nice that you get that automatic feedback on if they're even opening your email and how much interacting they're really doing with it as a whole. So definitely a nice tool to have. I would definitely recommend setting people up, like I said, for both the just listed and the just sold, because that is going to keep you the most top of mind, and really just advertising, all the work that you're doing. So never hurts to have people set up on things. They can always unsubscribe if they wish to. And yeah, so does anyone have any questions on that? It's kind of a quick one today, but you can either type them in the chat or unmute if you do. Alrighty, well, I'm not hearing anyone and I don't see anything coming through the chat. So thank you for joining me today. This video will be up on Schmidt Video Classroom in YouTube later today. So if you'd like to take a look at it again, you can. And thank you for joining me. Hope you have a great rest of your week.
Have a great day.